If you live in Florida and you work full-time, you own your house, but you still can't afford groceries, healthcare, your electric bill, well, you're not alone. Have you heard of ALICE? Well, I hadn't until I stumbled across a recent article about Florida homeowners. ALICE stands for Asset Limited, Income Constrained, and Employed. These individuals, they own their own homes, they work full-time, and they're working hard, but they still can't pay for their basic needs. So in other words, they are house rich and cash poor. Shockingly, according to this article, 47% of households in Florida fall into this category. It said that owning a home used to be a road towards financial stability, but now it's looking like it's a road to financial burden. And how did we get here? What do you think? I'd love to hear your thoughts, so leave a comment below. The article also says that our Florida homeowners are just one disaster away from being completely broke. And for Florida homeowners, that one disaster could be something like a new roof. We're running into issues here where insurance companies won't insure roofs that are over 10 years old, even though roofing companies say they're good for 20 years. And that's going to cost you 50 grand or more. And then your HOA, it comes screaming at you saying that your house needs to be repainted, even though you think it looks fine. Well, that's 10 grand as well. And then hopefully your air conditioning is not going to give out, and they usually do in the hottest time of the year, and that could be another 10 grand too. And our homeowners here are also keeping their fingers crossed that the next time we have a hurricane, their home doesn't sustain any kind of massive damage, because that's a lot of money out the window as well. And of course, the list goes on and on and on for things that homeowners need to spend money on. And then of course, on top of that, you've got all of our rising costs here in Florida. Over the past couple of years here in Florida, our home value has skyrocketed. And while that seems great, it's not so great when you find out how our property taxes are calculated. Because here in Florida, we pay on market value, and that's every year they adjust for market value. So as our prices went up, so did our taxes. And of course, yeah, there are some tax advantages we do get as residents, but there are a lot of people that aren't full-time residents and aren't seeing those savings, and they saw really crazy jumps in their tax bills. When you start to add up all these increases year after year, you've got your taxes, your insurance, you've got HOA fees or condo fees, you've got maintenance, you've got utilities. It's no wonder our homeowners are feeling financially stretched. And most homeowners had no idea that their house is going to go from a blessing to a burden in such a short period of time. And there may be a little bit of help on the way for some homeowners. If our property values keep dropping, well, then our taxes will come down a little bit as well. But is that going to be too little, too late? And I'm just wondering, after seeing all these statistics, are we going to have massive foreclosures in the future? And what do you think? I'd love to hear what you have to say, so leave a comment below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this one. And stick around for my next video on why people are leaving Florida. It's a pretty interesting video. Until next time, my name is Laurie Rose, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.